Well, good morning. Welcome back to History 2483. American history goes through 1877. Once more, we're looking at a scavenger hunt. I'll give you a few hints, a few things that make up a roadmap for you to maybe do a little writing. As a little bit of a review, again, I'll have 5 or 6 points to throw out or items to discuss. You choose any 2 that you want to write about. A short paragraph would be fine. It can be kind of a question and answer kind of a situation when you go to your word processor. When you're done, just upload that the way you would one of the wrap-ups or summaries, and that's all there is to it. No previous knowledge required to do well on this. Again, this is a 2-part writing assignment. The wrap-up is part of it, and this is what I would think would be the first part, the part A. I do this before I do anything else. And whether you play the video and get the hints or the roadmap and then read the chapter, whether you read the chapter and then go back and rely on your memory to do the writing, doesn't matter. Whichever works best for you. Try it both ways. Our first subject, or our first hint on our scavenger hunt, I'd like for you to be looking in chapter 2 for any description that might give you some insight as to how the relationship, what kind of relations they have between Indians and the various colonizers that came in here. There were considerable differences, from what I can tell, between the way Indians were treated and the way the Indians treated the settlers. Virginia, Massachusetts, Carolina, each colony is somewhat different. But if you will, maybe take a look at the relationships, motivations, how well they got along, what each wanted from the other, what kind of suspicions, all that sort of thing. Do best to kind of describe or get a feel for the Indian relations. Secondly, it's well observed that life expectancy was not always good in the new colonies, but some colonies are better than others. We know that the colonies south of the Chesapeake Bay colonies did not do well at all. In the New England area, settlers came in, did slightly better, but in some areas you may read some horror stories about starvation, rampant disease, and so on and so forth. Whether that lasted a long time or whether that was regional and maybe it didn't last very long in some parts or others. This part 2 of the scavenger hunt, I'd like for you to get an impression of those relationships and write about it. If number 2 is the one you choose. Number 3, Bacon's Rebellion. We always talk about Bacon's Rebellion. A rather significant piece of history, but once you start reading about it, you say, well, it's not been that big a deal, you know. But if you will, I'd like for you to especially put the Bacon's Rebellion into the context of what kind of impact, if any, it may have had on indentured servitude or slavery, or vice versa, anything like that. Again, the cause and effect between Bacon's Rebellion and slavery, African slavery I'm talking about. Fourthly, if you choose to write about number 4, this little treasure hunt, if you'll explain the term separatism. We know that the Puritans, when they came here, they had all kinds of ideas about how to live and how to set up their villages and churches and all that sort of thing. See if you can find anything about separatism. What is that, a belief? Is it a religion? Is that some kind of something that came along from Great Britain? What does it mean? Fifthly, beginning with the Georgia colonies, how were they different, or were they different from the settling of the colonies further north? Did the the rather hostile relationships that the colonists had in Florida, right to the south of Georgia. Did that have an impact? Did the settlers, they have a different attitude? If you will, just try to get a feel for whether the relationship was all that much different from the settling of the other colonies. Maybe it wasn't all that different. See what you think. Anyway, that would be the 5 things that I would ask you to look for in this in this scavenger hunt, and write about any 2. Again, a small paragraph about each one will be fine. 3, 4, 5 sentences should do the trick. Look forward to seeing what you come up with bated breath. Thank you very much. Talk to you later.